Okay, so today at EvoClub Car Wash, we've got a curious case of a Proton X50 that was visited by rats. Yeah. I can tell you it's pretty smelly here inside the car. The owner arrived complaining that rats came in and pee and poo inside the car. It went into the air conditioning system. So he earlier went to a mechanic or an aircon specialist that has checked and told him that he needs to send his car in for professional cleaning. What we immediately observed was that when we switched the air conditioning on, the smell that come out from the blowers are, well, smell like shit lah. So what we did was that we took out the glove box, we took out the panel that covers this area. They are both here. And what we found here is that inside this area, we cleaned up this already, but that still needs to be cleaned again. So this needs to be further cleaned up, and it's obviously that the rat was inside this area. That's the cause of the smell. So the question now becomes, how did the rat get in there? And the answer is right here in the engine bay. You see this mailbox slot here. This is the slot where air goes into the air conditioning system. So as we know, our cars usually have two air conditioning modes. There's recirculation and there's exterior ventilation. So this slot here is where air goes in if you choose exterior ventilation mode. And as you can see, it's more than big enough for a rat. And as supporting evidence, the edges, the white rubber seals, they show signs that they have been chewed. So it's very clear that the rats went in there, and our response therefore would be to clean all this up. We are halfway cleaning through this area, and we have also devised this little wire mesh. And what we're going to do is that we're going to put this mesh over here to cover it. Okay, because we cannot seal this off. We can't seal this off, but what we can do is that we can put a mesh to protect it, thereby preventing the occurrence of rats or cockroaches entering the car. Then the next question is, you may ask, how did the rat get up here? You see, this whole area is a water drainage channel. And you can see from here, there are holes here which allows water to seep in. So as water seeps in from here, it has to exit somewhere. And what happens is that as the water goes out either side of the car, the left side and on the right side, there's drainage underneath. Allow me to demonstrate. Okay, so I'm showing you now the views from two angles. Now let me just pour this bottle of water inside here. And as you can see, water is straight away coming down from here, just behind the wheel well. So this is a drainage channel. We are not supposed to cover this area. Allow me to bring you up from this angle. There is the water coming down from the drainage. So this is where the rat went in, and we cannot cover this because otherwise it will jam the drainage and it may result in water leaking through the firewall back into the cabin. Okay, so we are going to put this in with a... So the challenge here is that we need to fold this. Alright, align the holes as best as I can. Now this is by no means, I believe, a perfect solution. Alright, but it should make this car less accessible to them rats. And for good measure, we are going to use the good old-fashioned cable tie. Then belah sana pula. Okay. Okay, so this is a temporary solution. Not aesthetically pleasing, I know, but it should solve his rat infestation problem for the moment until, well, I fashion or fabricate something a bit more permanent. So if you are the owner of a Proton X50 and you stay in a rat infested area, this is something that you may want to take note of, okay? I would not recommend sealing this because that interrupts with the function of your air conditioning system, but you may want to put a mesh like that here to prevent rats, cockroaches from going inside there. Okay? Izzat, lepas ni bersihkan longkang ni Okay.